As parents, sometimes we're forced to make some certain decisions, okay, at certain points in our lives, okay, those that are comfortable and those that are not comfortable. You know, being a parent comes with so many responsibilities, okay, and sometimes you have to like just take charge, okay, and make those decisions, like, you know what I mean, no matter how uncomfortable they are. Just because a person or a parent decide to like send their kids to school, okay, and you decide to like teach your kids at home, okay, or do the virtual, okay, does not make one parent, okay, better than the other. I'm saying this with regards to like a post that I saw on social media, okay. Just because a parent decides to like send their kids to school does not mean they're a bad parent, okay. This period has been so crazy. When I say so crazy, okay, so me personally, I did virtual with the kids, okay, 3 kids virtual, plus me going to school, plus me working full-time. So it's like it was tough, rough. I can't even explain the feeling, okay. So if while I was doing virtual, okay, and I come across a post like that, I'm not going to criticize somebody for sending their kids or kid or child or whatever to school, okay, just because I decide to do virtual, okay. And because I decide to do virtual does not make my, should I say, my teachings, okay, does not make me a better parent, okay. One thing that people fail to understand, I can be a parent, you can be a parent, okay, but our responsibilities are different. What we do can be different. Our lifestyles can be different. People will drop in comment like trying to portray like parents that send their kids to school like they're like bad parents. They just want to be free. They just want to send their kids so they can be free and blah 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 and stuff like that. You have to understand this, okay. A lot of parents have to work, okay. So you have to make certain changes, okay. Before, you used to send your kids to school, okay, some parents work like day shift, like morning shift, day shift, okay. And the morning shift is like you take your kids to school in the morning, okay, before going to work. So you're capable of working in, let's say for example you close work at 2 o'clock, okay. That gives you enough room, enough time, okay, to go pick your kids from school and come home and spend time with them. With the recent changes, okay, just imagine you don't have nobody, okay, to keep your child. You can take the child to daycare, okay, because of everything that is going on. And you can't just say, okay, let me not work, let me just sit at home and do virtual with this child. Especially if you've been a parent that always work and you have to work in order for you to take care of that child. You have to work in order for you to like pay your bills and do all this stuff, okay. So when changes like that occur, okay, parents have to make, like I said, the most difficult decisions of their lives, okay. Not because hey they just want to put your children out there like, hey, just go to school, okay, so I can be free, or they want to just put their kids like at danger, okay. No parent want to do that, okay. But sometimes parents are left with like no option, okay. Especially if you're living in this country, okay, if you do not have somebody to look after your child, you can't do nothing. You have to have somebody to take care of your child, somebody to sit with your child at home, okay, in order for you to be able to work, in order for you to be able to like go to school or do whatever you want to do, okay. I'm just so fortunate and lucky because I have my mom here, so I don't have to worry about issues like that, okay. And let me go back to like the virtual stuff. So the kids were doing virtual, okay, and it was crazy. When I say crazy, the amount of work that they have to do, it's like, I guess it's like more than should I say, okay, what they do like on a regular basis school, if I'm correct about that. But it was like crazy. Then it's like the kids have to like literally sit. I don't know about like other states, but it's like the kids have to like literally sit there and read all this stuff or do all this stuff like you're just sitting there and doing homework, you know what I mean? Which was too much, like just too much load. So I decided to like send the kids back to school, okay? And so far so good, like they're doing really good, you know what I mean? It makes so much of a difference now that they've gone back to school, okay? I have time to like do like rip and running around. Say for example, I want to go get groceries and come cook before they get home, or I have to go to school, or since I work a night shift, I have to like take a little nap, okay, while they're at school. But you cannot imagine like a human being. Let's say for example, I get off work at 6 in the morning, okay, and let's say like their virtual stuff start like 7:30, or let's just say 8 o'clock. So you cannot imagine like me getting off work 6 in the morning, let's say for example, okay, like I said, and I'm probably not going to go to sleep in that next 2 hours. So I have to sit up and do virtual for 3 kids, okay, that morning, depending on how long it's going to last, okay, because I'm not just going to say 1 hour. It's going to be more than 1 hour for each child, okay. So let's say, and I can't sit right there and just be like, okay, yeah, get your work done, I'm sitting right here, you know what I mean? I literally have to help them. So that's like how many hours out of your time, okay, then I have to go to school. Remember, I need some rest because I have to go back to work at 10 o'clock. So it's like you can't function like that. It don't matter if you're a superhuman being, you cannot function like that. You cannot function right. So before you sit and you want to judge a parent, okay, for like their decisions, make sure you really understand like, okay, what that individual is going through before you sit and pass judgment. These days people are so quick. When I say so quick to like just pass judgment on people without even having the slightest idea what people are going through, okay. The person that made that statement, okay, you might have just one child, okay, and maybe you have an advantage where you have like parents around, okay, where that child can go to like their grandparents, or you have siblings around where like your siblings can help. You can take her there and your siblings can help and stuff like that while you go to work, you know what I mean? People have opportunities where their grandparents can literally help teach that child, if you have one child, or maybe relative, okay, can help in doing that. But in situations where somebody don't have that same opportunity that you have no right, when I say no right to pass judgment on them, okay. And I'm saying this, I'm not talking about me, okay, because the statement or the comment wasn't about me, but I'm just saying like generally when it comes to like parenting, okay, you're not going to sit and want to judge another parent and feel like your own ways of parenting is better than the other person, okay, because you have no idea like what they have to deal with. You have no idea like what is going on in that person's life at that particular moment while they're making that decision. You have no idea. So don't be too quick to pass judgment on another person. I'm just saying, okay, I'm just keeping it real. Life itself is hard, okay. Life itself is hard. It's a struggle these days, okay, for people to like meet up with like certain needs. So just because you have those resources available, okay, don't feel like every human being have those resources available. Some people are really struggling when it comes, especially during this period, when it comes to like taking that little break for yourself, because kids are around like 24/7. You're not a superhuman being. You're not a superhuman being. You can only stretch it this far before you get burnt out. You can only stress it this far before you get so stressed out, like mentally drained. So before you pass judgment on another person, okay, make sure you really understand like what they're going through or what they're dealing with before passing such judgment on them, because it's not fair. Okay, I know life itself is not fair, you know what I mean, but be careful, be very careful the way you pass judgment on people, because it can come back to bite you in the butt, okay, and you're not going to like that. You're not going to like that. Be fair to people, okay. Use your thinking before you say anything. I know social media is free, okay? You're free to like say whatever you want to say, you're free to post whatever you want to post, but before you sit there and start typing whatever you want to type, be reasonable, think. Just keeping it real, 100% real, okay? Whatever decision that a parent make, okay, for their child, know that it's something that they've sat down and critically think about it before making such decisions, okay? No parent, okay, no parent in the right frame of mind, no parent that really care about their kids is going to make a bad decision or a wrong decision that is going to influence their child negatively, or that is going to put their child at harm. I'm just saying, I'm just keeping it real, 100%. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you like this video, please give this video a thumbs up, okay? And thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I'll see you guys in the next video.